Hello, this is third grade lesson 16, and the first thing we're doing is writing the time. So for number one, we can see that our hour hand is pointing to the number one here, right? And then our minute hand is pointing to 12, and our minute hand is going to be the thinner hand, which is this one right here, and then our hour hand is going to be the thicker one, pointing towards number one here. So because our hour hand is pointing to one, it's 1 hour, so you can write this. And then because our minute hand is pointing at 12, 12 is going to be 0 because everything goes up by 5. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then 60, which is 1 hour, so it would be 0. Okay. Number 4, let's look. Our hour hand is pointing to number 6 here. So number 6, we can write this here, right? And then our minute hand, which is the thinner one, is pointing to 12 again, which we know is 0. So you can write 6 o'clock. Let's do number 3 here. So our minute hand is pointing to 12 here, and our hour hand is pointing to 10. So we first write down 10 because that's our hour hand pointing. And then our minute hand is on 12, which is 0, 0. Okay. Number 6, we can see that our hour hand is pointing to 8, so you can write 8 down. And then our minute hand is pointing at 12, which again is 0, 0. So this is where time we get. Next page, so it says to read and write the time again. So let's start with number 7. Our hour hand is pointing to 7, right? So we can write this down. And then our minute hand is pointing at 12, which we know is 0. So we write 7, 0, 0. Okay. And then we can see number 10 here. Our hour hand is pointing to 5, so we can write 5 down. And then our minute hand is pointing to 12, which is 0, 0. Let's do number 8. So our hour hand is pointing to 3, which we can write down here. And then our minute hand is pointing at 12, which is 0, 0. Number 11. Our hour hand is pointing to 4, so we can write 4. And then our minute hand is pointing to 12, which is 0, 0. And then let's do number 12 here. So our hour hand and minute hand are both pointing at 12, so you write 12 for our hour. And then our minute hand is pointing at 12, which is 0. Next page is find the missing numbers. So it's blank hours equals 1 day. And to know how many hours in a day, we should just know that it's 24 hours in 1 day. Okay. So number 2, in 2 weeks equals how many days? So there are 7 days in 1 week. So if there's 2 weeks, so we do 7 plus 7, which equals 14 right here. Okay, let's do number 4. So there's 4 weeks equals blank days, like this one before. We do 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14, and then 7 plus 7 equals 14, so we can do these two, equals 28, and that's our answer. Let's do number 6. So there's blank minutes in 2 hours. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour, right? So if there's 60 minutes in 1 hour and we need 2, we just add another 60, which is 2. Okay, we do 60 plus 60, so we can first do 6 plus 6 equals 12, and then add a 0 at the end. So 12 and then add a 0 because of this one. So we get 120. And then we can do number 8 here. So there's 60 minutes equals blank hours. We know that there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, so we can write that down. Final page is word problem. So Gina went on a trip for 2 weeks and 3 days. She left on July 11th. When did Gina return? So 2 weeks is there's 7 days in 1 week. So if there's 2 weeks, 7 plus 7 equals 14. And then there's 3 days, so plus 3 equals 17. Right? And so we add 17 to the 11. So 11 plus 17, we do 8, 2. So she should come back on July 28th. Let's do number 3. So Miss Green went on vacation from August 4th to August 25th. How many weeks was her vacation? So if we want to know how many weeks there are, we can just start by adding 7 to our August 4th because this is where her vacation started. So 4 plus 7, or 7 plus 4 here, equals 11. Right, let's add another 7 to 11, which we get 18. Right, and we're trying to get up to 25 here. So we do 18 plus 7 again, which equals 15, and then 15, and then 1 plus 1 is 2, and we get 25, which is our end here. So how many weeks was that? That was 1, 2, 3. So it took 3 weeks. And on number 4, Maria started her art project on October 1st. She worked for 3 weeks and 4 days. So we know that there's 7 days in 1 week. So we can write 3 weeks, which is 1, 2, 3. 7 plus 7 equals 14, plus 7 equals 21, plus 4 days equals 25. And if we add 25 to October 1st, 25 plus 1, we get 26, which equals October 26.